This intriguing diagnosis first crept into the inaugural edition of the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, in 1952. It even survived the 1968 revision, finding its place. Clinicians, always seeking order, appreciate its tidy box for the odd, quiet kid in the room who didn't quite fit the mold of depression or classical schizophrenia. It seemed to fill a genuine gap. But trouble, as it often does, began to brew. Follow-up studies started revealing a massive overlap with what we now recognize as personality disorder, particularly schizoid and schizotypical traits. The reliability of the diagnosis plummeted. Two doctors examining the same patient might agree on the diagnosis only about a third of the time. That's not exactly a ringing endorsement for a medical label, is it? Well, tell me down in the comment what you think. But worse still, the label carried a heavy string. Imagine being branded simple. Insurance companies, well, they balked. Employers recoiled, and teenagers, once dubbed simple, found it incredibly difficult to shake that tag. The stigma was immense, a burden few could easily bear. By the time DSM-3 arrived in 1980, the editors recognized these deep flaws, relegating simple schizophrenia to an appendix, labeling it provisional. It was a clear sign the writing was on the wall. And by the DSM-5 in 2013, the term had been surgically removed altogether. But the ICD, the International Classification of Diseases, held on for a bit longer, but eventually followed suit in 2019. 6 decades of psychiatric history gone, just deleted. This omission was largely due to the significant symptom overlap with other disorders and its rarity as a distinct presentation. The lack of hallmark psychotic symptoms made its differentiation from conditions like severe depression or even autism spectrum disorder incredibly difficult, blurring diagnostic lines and complicating treatment.